as a citizen of Ghana, as a member, me, I don't have any problem about people going to the street to do demonstrations. Say, fix the country, fix the country. I don't have any problem. But said the cassette chiebine and Hoyan or Tambi, and then the Muna any celebrities be so-called celebrities be by force celebrities be Momodo Muhaji Jimuno, and I am a time. All because Nanado Bayano, one friend is a Medimo. I find the Roro Mudros, how to talk to mansions, and my mouth Makoko Dubai, and the Pakistani talking to no. Muhudia Waya Mujimi, ministers of Fona, and now appointed point of Mono, didn't you manage your Monsana? Muji did you move your mono? A Comocofesica when I come over and I say light and as a modern. Celebrities in a more Muslim Quabontia, and I face the light and I face the country one why no. Mona Moka when the ministers of Fona to me for Sikania, Ghana, you know. Muji amuna muri ya womo ebe na matia ya Ghana go street na mekwa fix mo kasa mo street ka na be bobbo mo Tuesday no se Monday na mo besi ko mo konsuo beto mo hwehwe ni mu na do na mo mpa na asem eti ma tra ya se mistake kituo be mbenya won ho bia no wo be fa so dia di na tam na ka mu mu ade mfari ade a mo na nanom tititile bi ko panya 40 years so mo na ni omo ma no nsuo papa ni mu wei na mo kasa na nim rough Bible says, "I need your money, I need your son." Onya ya anu mamodi omusika road draws no. It is said, "The people na say anko ye kra na, ya de nyansa ne abotre anya hombrase de ne kasa. Na nkurasefo bia, omo no da bia na omo draw sika ta do moto. Ashawofo ma bi ne nanam social media. The munima ne se be kokodi the ministers wana ma hwi omo toto mbotom. Na mo de aba social media abaye, e de ato kontonta ade akese de ahyehye. E de mu parties ne mo birthday akese. Mobile I fix the lights and I fix the country now. You have demonstration. Obi saw your papa and the trouble and him say somebody. I will say want to saw demonstration. Can't a bubble maku come rough from. Crass is some papa. Na sister be so tinsle go na nim fita say A4 sheet. And I me when who went here ya de kwa here say de kwa hin. Nigeria man because so we sika che wi ase nipa nyina ko wu ye krampo no. Aye de le ka sie no kwa na dwena ma obesika ko tu ka no. E de kwa ye who was kanti de yan. Who was the Catholic fix or China? I asked a man who now, I could be out here, Mr. Nombedua, no message out Hocom. Use that money to fix your pussy, and then here, shimmy.
The very leadership who are supposed to assume responsibility turn around and complain with us when we are complaining. What kind of leadership is this? What kind of people are we?
Can join the movement, sign a petition, let your voices be heard, and this will not just be a temporary thing. We will protest. We will peacefully protest and let the leaders know that we are tired. We are tired of being manipulated. We are tired of being lied to. We are tired of being looked down as lesser than. The way the leaders treat the people of this country, they would never treat their children like that. The leaders would never let their children go to those kind of schools or let their wives give birth in those kind of hospitals. Okay, the leaders would never put their family members in the situations they put us in. So why should we be treated this way because we're less than? It's not fair. Every Ghanaian matters. Everybody matters.
Kofi Ani Johnson said, "Enchirima beba bebuwa yemfo na mibusasa say enchirima no beba no. As you see, you care about them. We don't care about them. Omu bebuwa yemfo, omu mwa yemfo, enye asem kapreba. Ebisasa bisa bimpereduasa. Ya bo umfi itaduku. Ani ye di asisi kanwa ni ye di achiri. Wa mine ho do ba kokura ni emu. O ka am se dia ne ena me baka sembi. Be 2-3 days in a say social media fix the country. Ebi say fix your attitude. Ebi say fix yourself. Ebi say this. Radi me wu facha me penifo. The edi kan we me ba a terminal report. Muntie ni. Mo ba kai a me ni KSM ya interview me ka bibi e kire mo say wo my way educational system no is set us on the path of unnecessary competition. Instead, say right from the word go, no, you bet Chiran Kolana how to do teamwork. Yet, maybe can't fix yourself, fix the country, fix this, maybe can't want them. But the Americans would do Komono, may they bet Chiramu evidence. Me wahona, me banema, me friend, me say, yes, sir, me banu suku, manona, suku na walk on the performance, by no, enye. Eti yes sano ala me sia dey o si o di oba na me a kire na me si yo mate eja me koduru ho a wo the terminal report no akere me terminal report any me ba no esuku terminal report me de ba kere mo okay but person mistake ade a e wo so no me duru ho na yes number on the roll tieni o number on the roll 38 so they are 38 in a class and on matro position 27 tieni I know say we can and Okatakyie ba na bon Okatakyie ba wa bon e me amedia mo man nya me ameba it's okay me dem say o man no sebi mprebia sa adwene ese edi bu o man no bebre like in every field it's o ma me say akola na di 27 dia the performance enye yes sano I was curious. I want to go beyond the 27 now you see wedi no na me nko hwe the performance by a subject. Okay, so I was curious to go there. For those of you watching no me be kire mo look at akola no the performance per subject and the wahano na monhwa de mame now performance per subject no first one out of 100 onya 91, second one out of 100 onya 88, third one out of 100 onya 90, out of 100 fourth onya 85, out of 100 onya 80, out of 100 onya 92, out of 100 onya 83, out of 100 onya 98, out of 100 onya 75, out of 100 91, out of 100 88. So out of 100 the worst performance was 75. Tienio. And so ya truly boldly wa hasa sa akola na to so 27 out of 38 in a class. Na my friend Madam Busa ne say it is hard 27 now wo matro sa akola na di ne mfa so de be pa na de be mai. When in actual fact if you look at the performance of the child per the fact that the greater wa perform outstandingly well. Maami na se mo ka kire me ne say enkola be say yaba na say one of the things when you are 91 when you are 91 nebo enkola be 5 or 10 enya 92 a sa enkola ni nyina no omo di first nebo se basi e ko second wanya 91 after omo wanya 92 no enam say nipa 10 and enya 92 ninti ye ko next one a ye nkoka se ono ye second ye beka se o ye 11 nam say you people are sick in the head. We are sick in the head. Etu behwe mu no me ba no ebia class okrodi 10. Nebo mu nkola be 10 ka bo so nya the same you can say figure in totality. Eti nkola be 19 ka bo so nya the same figure no. Ye ko next one ye ngasa akola na the second ye say akola na the 20. What kind of system is this? One more to here when say UK there is no system I catch akola say what the 38 out of 38. We are going to obi base we are class. Who does that? Unnecessary competition in our school. What kind of system is this? And when I demoralize akolano, the self-confidence in you breaking it down so we are class. And so become no detail by detail, akolani outstanding when it comes to me Okatakyie ba the other no Okatakyie ba obedabo. The performance ye had the worst among them ye 75, which was only one. The akanyina ye 85 above nkwa. And so yesi akola na the 27. And unti yeso abon. What kind of system is this? Etimo kwatena UK, kwatena Germany, kwatena US no. Ye kachira akola so we 38 over 38 ana. Who even does that? Pepa mucho obedi boba mo Canada ne mo US ne na se for mo kanchira me se mo hono. Akola terminal report be ba ni atworo to so say we did 27 out of 27 and now we did 50 out. I don't get it. Who came up with this system? Who came up with this system? And Kolanya greater. Yes, we did first. We had the second. Nonsensical educational system that sets the kids on the path of unnecessary competition. Anka Kolanya 91. When you're 91. Ebi amubetimia grade say from 90 to 100. A first grade. And in actual fact, when him there through, Osha report in this one, Omaka said 91 no, a grade 1. So Oma Hunyansa grade you, Nemum grade 1 netino, Niakase, subject position, on your 20th. What kind of system is this? What is this? Akola 77 years. Who catch them worry? Etu okofia and Nkola no mo school no. Obia beso obeka oba ben ho because wabon. But in actual fact akola na ben. Well, yenya no now back to social media. Where Matisia say Ebisa fix the country. Ebisa fix the yourself. Mama make a bibi to ebi. You see, MPP, MPP mubeti me. MPP MPP mubeti me pa, mubeti me. This crop of MPP na ankasa ho, you be kind of crash them. We are intolerant. It's unfortunate I have to say this, but it's a fact. We are very intolerant. Time when your mama was so nani kana say many against we are intolerant, and we all spoke against any intolerance level. Our car say, oh yeah, you would funu na de ya ka bia no ye wonte ye ne de ka ye nyina ka say tia say akasa ne nye. And I'm sorry, Paul Adumochi will be betia na say video betimi ahwe bia ka be bo ane pa. And I'm at say I said fix yourself. Maybe say fix your me phone back on. Now me read the Constitution of Ghana. Okay, thank you. That's it. Constitution of Ghana the eba be read it. Now you bisa Ghana pending for question. You be bisa for question. Whether we should fix ourselves or we should fix the country. Ya nyankola okuruma muntie ni obi ansunsu moye intolerant. Miana mimiana mo ba moye intolerant. Ye mu mai sa ubu maya be ready so be accepted the amount for ne kano. Now you share the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. The preamble of the Constitution mi be read amamo. The preamble of the 1992 Constitution now your friend J.J. Rawlings Constitution they say in the name of Almighty God, we the people of Ghana, we the people of Ghana, in exercise of our natural and inalienable right to establish a framework of government, also in exercise of our natural and inalienable right to establish a framework of government, one can say framework of chieftaincy. One can say framework of teachers. One can say framework of doctors. Or see framework of government. Now for the purposes of our education, the definition of government. A school for no amona mo rebrofo ene Queen Elizabeth tete ayi ho moma ye musa say government ye can the meaning of government as I say. Per the Oxford Dictionary you say government a group of people with the authority to govern a country or a state, a particular ministry in office. Tienye was it a group of people with the authority to govern a country or state, a particular ministry in office. And not your friend the government. So we go back to the Constitution. Like I said, we the people of Ghana in the exercise of our inalienable right to establish a framework of government which shall secure for ourselves the posterity and blessings of all liberty, equality of opportunity and prosperity. Tienye, eti Ghana for nyina na on the 7th of December, ye koye and ye kosa lie, ye sa lie we ye say, ye tuaba na ye de man krofo bi say, monye na mo hwe so o man ne be koye in every field, in every aspect. Said the amount for it should be the responsibility of government. Said the amount for participating in development of the country should be the responsibility of leadership. Prosperity for all, equal opportunity, equality. Now you can what preamble of the Constitution. Eti ye catch government say, or mind him why thing. And the government clamp back at us say we should fix ourselves and we should fix our attitude. And I'm at that holding and I'm saying, what kind of intolerance level is this? Who even does that in government? So who ye leader? Mona mu ye leaders. And then go for what chile womo. And then go for ne catch up say fix the economy, fix the country. And I will coming back to tell the people say they should fix their attitude and their mind. What kind of people are we? And what kind of leadership is this? So if you know as leadership, and I'm talking about MPP government, if you know as leadership, say, there is a mindset of the people to fix, there is an attitude for the people to fix, and all this while you've not done anything about it, you sit down, when the people are telling you to fix the economy, you climb back at them by telling them that they should fix their attitude and their mind. Then they go back and pick a year Paula Dumochri and a Jocelyn Dumas tweet be all of us in our small corner, we must change our attitudes, we must change our mind. It seems people don't even understand what leadership is about. But they occupy leadership positions. Really? Yes, we agree that there is a problem, fundamental problem. The minds of the people are not correct. Okay? We agree. We agree that there's some fundamental problem that the minds of the people are so corrupt. Yes, we agree that people are lazy. But as a government, as leadership, you didn't need to wait for us to tell you to fix the economy before you come back at us to change our attitude. And in any case, if all it takes for people to change their attitude is preaching to them, then nobody has any business calling him or herself as a leader in this country. We have no business going to the polls on this December 7th to go and elect people, pay taxes to the people to come and lead us. When it comes to attitudinal change, somebody must assume leadership. One, do research. Why the people behave the way they behave. Why the people are so corrupt. Why the people are so lazy. Why the people don't want to move forward. Why the people are so stagnant and static. Somebody must assume leadership and at least do research. When you finish doing research, you come back and propose what? Solutions. That is what leadership is about. You don't sit down and when the people tell you that fix the economy, you climb back at them, fix your attitude, fix yourself. Really? We all could admit that, okay, for COVID-19 sake, there has been a shake-up in the economy, and for that matter, the government needs a little more time and patience. But you don't come back at the people telling them, fix your attitude, fix this, fix that. What kind of intolerance level is this? Who is managing the communication of the MPP government? When the people are complaining, you could, in a sober reflection, accept from the people that yes, we agree, we are in hard times, but it is not the doing of this government, neither is it the doing of any member of this country. But then again, all of us must come together, put our hands on the wheel and work. You don't tell the people to fix their attitude and their mind. If you think the people needs to fix their attitude and their mind, attitudinal change does not come by preaching. That is why some of us have advocated that over the years, NCC, National Communication for Civic Education, what do you say? And I'm saying, Nipa Jene. So they will go in a certain direction. We have put up National Communication for Civic Education to educate the people through media so that people can change their mind and move in the direction of the leader. But in this country, nobody wants to assume leadership. When we are telling them that the country is very hard, everybody is in trouble, they tell us to fix our minds and fix our attitudes. Why didn't you tell the people prior to December 7th to say, "Mun changing more minds and changing more attitudes and to mame"? Maybe some. So fix your mind, fix your attitude. No, next time catch them microphone. Say, "Mun fix your mind and fix your attitude. We don't need your vote." Next time what kind of people are we? What kind of intolerance level is this? You are leading a people, a group of people you are leading. The people are telling you that there is hardship in the country. Instead of respectfully accepting that there is hardship, but all of us must be sober and wait. Na yentiminya edumani yeno. Momo say you will climb back at the people. So almost fix the country. Into Momo say we should fix our attitude. Leadership, it is burden. You see, we live in a country where we do politics every day of the. It is a do governance. People don't do governance. We live in a country where people don't want to assume a responsibility. Huh? The same Ghanaians now, so much bad attitude now, and when Timothy change a bad attitude, no, Wamunya could do America, could do UK, could do Germany. They perform so well. Omoya Juma Edientia, because leadership never honor and we know how to whip everybody in line for us to achieve a purpose. Yeah, the leadership don't want to assume responsibility. The very leadership who are supposed to assume responsibility turn around and complain with us when we are complaining. What kind of leadership is this? What kind of people are we? Okatakyie said the MPP are buying. It is not MPP are buying. It's the kind of leadership we've received over the years. We've made these kind of leaders too much like demigods in this country. They feel we shouldn't touch them. My dear, you are a servant too. If you're a leader, you are a servant. Huh? So I'm going to say, man, for no attitude not changer. And you're better than Twitter. Better than Facebook. Fix your attitude now. Fix it. And he said, all it needs to change the minds of the people. All it needs to change the mind of the people is telling them, fix your attitude, fix your attitude. Then we have no business going to the polls at December 7th. Why don't we go to the polls? Yekotua bamam penimfo say, sir, in the exercise of our inalienable right, you know, Mobeba na moba shedi ye problem o mine mu etika moba ye no na nkamwatina sidin mo hunu say Ghana for ya adwene ye corrupt. Okay, say corrupt no ye pese Ghana for sisa. How do we go about it? One, ye be research. Two, ye be proposing solutions. Three, if it's about educating the people, we must roll out a program, sir. A bet change the effect of corruption. Afia so emrano ayede punish a corruption no yanko hwese a punitive enough it deter people from doing the wrongdoings. You don't sit down and when the people tell you they are going through hardship, you tell them fix your attitude, fix their economy. What kind of people are you? Mo assuming leadership mo dwe so mind ya modia ye nya to abama mo say asem we ya kan December 7th aka mutimi kan kire say fix your attitude. Say Ghana for ka kire mo say fix the economy by December 5th, December your friend say December 4th, December 10th, and can't fix your attitude. You are too intolerant. You see, this crop of NPP, with the exception of very few people within the NPP, some of us can vouch for, you are too intolerant. We are intolerant. And I'll tell you, Yani yadi sika amamo ani yadi to me your sovereign right and the amamo semu lead ye. Yagasa most mutimi come back and tell us here kasado. Mo ye arrogant mo na mo anchange musuban said ye mo ye na onse ne etumofo we were advising you right from day one aha mo antie ani ye call post mo hunu de si na 2024 if you don't change Allah wallahi mo be gani kuro we mu and you see these economic looters, organized economic looters in the name of political party, and in this case it's not just MPP, both parties from 1992, they come and tell us they want to fix the economy for all of us, but the only people we see have changed is actually the people around in and around themselves. You will also in spirit of friendship and peace with all peoples around the world, and in solemn declaration and affirmation of our commitment to freedom of speech. In freedom of speech, in justice in any hall. Naka justice wawaki atu abewe ebesine a year more than 5 months. A certain group of people, any parliamentarian, they don't have a representation in parliament, and everybody is quiet because AC was mem. Oh, you people are dishonest people. You are 5 months into a year governance. A certain group of people, sir. And so you actually your constitution must say justice. These people do not have representation in parliament, and everybody is quiet. AC was anti-member Quebec. Bonfachi as if one year disenfranchising you from having a representation in parliament. Some of us would have fought tooth and nail to make sure we get a representation. Everybody is quiet because it is happening under MPP leadership. What kind of world is this? What kind of governance is this? What kind of injustice is this? And nobody seems to talk about it. Professor Mills to offer a capitation by ya or Kasu Okoye piloting in Kumasi, Asante region. Some of us stood against it. Say a pilot na ki a sample, a smaller group of people. And so they obia ye din because at 2 before be a Santini to make man to a certain group of people don't have representation in parliament. And nobody seems to care 5 months into. So injustice way say ya kanwa semwa also we should fix our attitude. no medical catcheremo, Yadika catcheremo. Some more to us to say, party when it a party papa or MPP no. You see, unfortunately, the very reason you formed MPP in 1992 to come and change the status quo and change the constitution of J.J. Rawlings, and then you buy and you're so comfortable. You require J.J. Rawlings constitution, you know, and the injustice in this country, and nobody seems to care. Yeah, they are too much. Musimunti, MPP near the anum womb, maybe catch them say, or to send me buy into active politics. Then this is minimum biao. Yeah, womb, but this crop of more ya to Abama Muya. December 5th in your car, can make us fix your attitude, face your Monday ammonia correct, ammonia correct. Already also the principle that all powers of government spring from the sovereign will of the people. TNA, all powers of government spring from the sovereign will of the people. The preamble of the constitution, it is our minister now, the sovereign will of the people. The on December 17th, the Mamu, Tiakasaya Muntie. Come on, Namuya's arrogance. Your mama, Diana, or ye, the BI, the Pamo, no. Sadia Namuye. Kojo Pon Kroma came with a very fantastic response. It's good. It's good. In sober reflection, Gabio Chena, Kosha here to two Boakakra, but they do every know who's there. Be a no said your Boko Romati, it your darling home. Mo to two Boba Park, so some home by young Crofonehi, and they see a year December 17th, 1 way 2024, Mube Jani Kruwimu. Let nobody sit down and think that Ghanaians are so timid to change government. You see, over the years, you are taking advantage of the people. But the same Ghanaians that were there in 66, the same Ghanaians that were there in 72, the same Ghanaians that were there in 79, the same Ghanaians that were there in 81, I don't think there has been any change in their attitude. The only thing is that they will keep on being quiet, they will keep on talking like the way we are doing. And some of us, we've encouraged people to talk. Because when people don't talk, it breeds volcanic fury of anger. And that is what all of us are preventing. Someone will reaction there, but one day, and CMPP person, I cannot guarantee. In the next 10 years, I cannot guarantee that the people are going to sit down and watch you people the same way. Kwame Nkrumah once said, and I end with his quote. He said, freedom, and this time when I talk about freedom, I'm talking about economic freedom. When too long delayed or denied, violence will erupt here and there, not because the people willed it, but the anger filled in them will erupt with volcanic fury. I quote again, he said, freedom, economic freedom, when too long delayed or denied, violence will erupt here and there, not because the people willed it, but then the anger filled in them will erupt with volcanic fury. If the same system from 1992 where a certain group of people who think they are the owners of this country come together and tell us to vote for them, but they end up coming, some of them are massive words for themselves and their first family and friends are when they want to also. Nyame and the Amboafo. Susu Bribi Pebi, and for Boa Ghana be you, enye you, Ifrime, and no. We did Okatakyie kwa every family, Santiago na yoko hineneme. Bonfachi ase de share me. Yabekaye anya oda no woni pabonintia enya oda enyi masem utibesu nyefoku woma no etim nyo obi ama ye nyina na dia. We will tell the people whom we've given our sovereign right and our sovereign power to do the right thing. In the name of Almighty God, Yakupo Chediam Poishiro Bia, Yebese Shebu. I still remain the youth president of the Republic. Bye-bye.
As a citizen of Ghana, as a man Bapa, me, I don't have any problem about people going to the street to do demonstrations. Say, fix the country. I don't have any problem. But said the cassette chiabine and Wayano or Tambi, and then the Mona Yamahi. Any celebrities be so-called celebrities be by force celebrities be Momodo Muhaji Jimuno, and I am a time. All because Nanado Bayano, one friend is come a demo. I find the Roro Mudros how to talk to mansions and my mouth Coco Dubai and the Pakistani talking to no Muhudia Waya Mujimi no Ministers of Fona and I do appointed point of Mono didn't you manage your Monsana. Who did it to a movie our mono? A Comocofes car when I come from Koya Pine and I say light and as a model. Celebrities in Amoa Musimo Quabontia Koya and I face the lights and I face the country one why no. Mona Moka when the ministers of Fona to me for Sicania Ghana, you know. Muji amuna muya wamo ebe no matinga ya Ghana go street na me kwa fix mo akasa mo street car na ebe bo mo Tuesday no se Monday na mo besi ko mo konsuo beto mo hwehwe ani mu na do na mo mpa na asem eti ma try ya se mistake kituo be mbenya won ho bia no mo be fa so dia di na tam na ka mu muade mfari ade a mo nananom titifie bi ko panya 40 years so mo nani omo ho nsuo papa pa ni mu wei na mo kasa na nim rough Bible say fa ni de ma de ni de se no onye ya anu ma mo de omo sika road draws no eti se bibi mpa na se anko ye kra na de de nyansa ne abotre anya hombrase de ne kasa na nkurasefo bi a omo no da bia na mo draws sika ta do mo to ashawofo ma bi ni nanam social media de munima ne se be kokodi di ministers wana ma hwi o matoto mbotom na mo de aba social media abaye e de ato konta ade akese de ahyehye e de di mu parties ne mo birthday akese mo ba baye na fix the light and fix the country na ya kwa demonstration obi so yo bapa ne twebo na nim se signboard a wo se abonte so kwa demonstration ka na bobo makuku mo rough cross se makwakwa na sister bi so tin isle go na nim fita se A4 sheet ana me wo ntie ya de kwa he wiase de kwa he Nigeria man because so wo sika che wiase nipa nyina akọ wu ye krampo no aye de ne ka sie no kwa na dwo na ma obes kwa kutu ka no e de kwa ye wo sika ntidi an wo sika ka kwa fix wo twa na aye se man ho na akwa bia wo tua be mesa no bedu a no mesa ja ahokọ no use that money to fix your pussy and here shimi as a citizen of Ghana as a member pa me I don't have any problem about people going to street to do demonstrations say fix the country I don't have any problem but said the kasatutue bi ne ahoya ne wotan bi ene na nenamu na ya mahi ene celebrities bi so called celebrities bi by force celebrities bi mo do mo ho agigi mu no ene ya metan all because na do ba ye no wan fa ni sika medi mo afa ni sika me roro mo draws how to talk to mansions ama ma fa kokoko Dubai ene Pakistan ni talking ti no mu hu de wo ye wo ho mo jimi no ministers for na anado appointed point omo na odi nyuma na jija omo nsa na mu tititi do mo wiawia wo mo no e kwa mo ko fasika we na kwa mo fa kwa ye kwan ana se light ana se mo de celebrities na mo amose mo kwa bonten akoye na face the light na face the country ho ahwan no mo na mo ka ho na ministers for no timi fasika ne nye Ghana yie no mu di omo na mu wia wo mo e be na mo tinya ye Ghana go street na me kwa fix mo akasa mo street car na ebe bo mo Tuesday no se Monday na mo besi ko mo konsuo beto mo hwehwe ani mu na do na mo mpa na asem eti ma try ya se mistake kituo be mbenya won ho bia no mo be fa so dia di na tam na ka mu muade mfari ade a mo nananom titifie bi ko panya 40 years so mo nani omo ho nsuo papa pa ni mu wei na mo kasa na nim rough Bible say fa ni de ma de ni de se no onye ya anu ma mo de omo sika road draws no eti se bibi mpa na se anko ye kra na de de nyansa ne abotre anya hombrase de ne kasa na nkurasefo bi a omo no da bia na mo draws sika ta do mo to ashawofo ma bi ni nanam social media de munima ne se be kokodi di ministers wana ma hwi o matoto mbotom na mo da ba social media abaye e de ato konta ade akese de ahyehye e de di mu parties ne mo birthday akese mo ba baye na fix the light and fix the country na ya kwa demonstration obi so yo bapa ne twebo na nim se signboard wo se abonte so kwa demonstration ka na bobo makuku mo rough cross se makwakwa na sister bi so tin isle go na nim fita se A4 sheet ana me wo ntie ya de kwa he wiase de kwa he Nigeria man because so wo sika che wiase nipa nyina akọ wu ye krampo no aye de ne ka sie no kwa na dwo na ma obes kwa kutu ka no e de kwa ye wo sika ntidi an wo sika ka kwa fix wo twa na aye se man ho na akwa bia wo tua be mesa no bedu a no mesa ja ahokọ no use that money to fix your pussy and here shimi
can join the movement, sign a petition, let your voices be heard, and this will not just be a temporary thing. We will protest. We will peacefully protest and let the leaders know that we are tired. We are tired of being manipulated. We are tired of being lied to. We are tired of being looked down as lesser than. The way the leaders treat the people of this country, they would never treat their children like that. The leaders would never let their children go to those kind of schools or let their wives give birth in those kind of hospitals. Okay, the leaders would never put their family members in the situations they put us in. So why should we be treated this way because we're less than? It's not fair. Every Ghanaian matters. Everybody matters.
Okay, so once again, since we started this already, we need to make sure it's successful. And now let me take Ghanaians back. In 2015, there was a governance, there was a political party. Na a ruling yamanya yetimi, woman the shemra, woman any BBC Ghana ha, we hold them responsible. And they took Ghana through torture. We cried, yesuye, edumso, and Kola Hospital, any other businesses were collapsing because of Dumso Niade. So Ghanaians stood up in 2016 and said, no more Dumso, no more Dumso, no more Dumso, and we changed the government and we went in for the certain government at MPP. Nanado Dankwa Enenidom. Okay. Nanado Dankwa, a man from 2016, no, he delivered one thing he said he will. Into a Magana for Abutoyemu, which was the free education. Into Ghana for Abutoyemu, okay. And yeah, free education, free education, free education. You see, I'm trying to enlighten you. Me be what you to every word to be home. What I say. Said the boy who reason as a Ghanaian. I said it's almost like fix your home. We should fix ourselves. So I'm going to help you fix your mentality. I'm going to help you fix yourself. I'm going to help you fix what doing that will train you very well. You understand me? And yeah, no more doom. So 2020, Nanado Abbey free education, SHS, you're calling free. Ghanaians applauded. Dana say, why ya dear, or can't why yeah, after all, SHS was becoming too expensive for some parents to afford. Now, in 2020, we had this same person and then what catcher yes, I am fixing telling Mahama and the NDC what they did. Telling Mahama and the NDC about the corruption. Telling Mahama and the NDC about bad roads, about bad schools. In fact, Okoyako extend to say Okodege. Mahama girlfriend I one neck also a Liberian president so when you just Okodege woman be a very wealthy woman called Dege, a mansion Mahama has built for the woman. She claimed to let us believe say Mahama is not a president for the Ghanaians. When we were complaining, no. You're complaining about Mahama, no. She did not come to tell us to fix ourselves. When there was doom so, she did not come to tell us to fix ourselves. When there was no job in Mahama's administration, she did not come to tell us to fix ourselves, but rather came to dig more about Mahama. In fact, she went to the extent of insulting Jane Najimai, Mahama's running mate's friend, Ashawonina. Just because she wanted Ghanaians to believe how bad NDC is, because we named the MPP for our promise, no. Ghana for. But now Ghana for about yes soon. Now to rise up. When they won't call for more sorry, Ghana is wailing. Ejumani Kromoha, Nipani Babita. Ghana is becoming too expensive in the world. Bekacha is a fix your home. Where was fix yourself and your mentality when Dumso was going on with Gina so campaigning against the NDC? No? Where was the thought of young fixing when Mahama didn't build the schools? When Mahama didn't build the roads? When Mahama didn't build the hospitals? Where was her thought of fix yourself? Maybe when you are the to I have a lot to say about this fix yourself something. Because of course, we have to fix ourselves. See, a bit putting politicians on their toes, but not to listen to Obiano Mwasamobeka and 34 million people and yet Ghana. And to people enjoy from the government now. What happens to the rest of the 34? What happens to Minomi and Yana now or theocracy? What happens? What happens? What happens to Ankolana? What happens to the nation? What happens to the rest of the people? I might not be here talking too much because no queen a common debate that much is the way. But what happens to the rest of Ghanaians? Was say fix yourself. But there was Mahama. I don't one can't say I'm fixing your one and to Mahama. Ninja Mahama alone. No campaigning against Mahama. Obedi Mahama tembe exposing Mahama demo. Exposing the girlfriends in our camp. Why did you not tell us to fix ourselves to join Mahama's time? And money paba could be me a one me and then a dream and calling sa wodi and distracto as a Ghanaian, as a citizen, but not a commentator. So be sorry now be active. Fix the country. If I tell you what people are going through in this country, if you see some of the videos, sweetheart, and that child is a Ghanaian.
everyone. How you guys doing? Good morning. I hope you guys are up and awake. I'm gonna talk for a little bit today. I'm not gonna say too much. If you have a problem that people are campaigning for a better country, then there's something wrong with you. Either you're getting paid to dispute what we're doing, or you're mentally not okay. How can you be okay with children drinking contaminated water with mercury? How is that okay with you? How are you okay with the lack of hospitals and the lack of hospital beds and the whole infrastructure? Like how are you okay with children learning on the floor, on rocks? How are you okay with that? Would you let your children learn on the floor in the dirt with rocks? No tables, no chairs? Would you be okay with your children living like that? So why should it be okay for other children to live like that? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. Why should it be a political agenda because we want better for our nation and for ourselves? I'm lucky. I get things for free because I promote it on my social media, okay? There's so many girls who want to work. Not everybody want to do prostitution. Not everybody want to fuck to get some bucks, okay? But some people have no choice because even teachers are getting paid 400 Ghana cedis, 700 Ghana cedis, 250 Ghana cedis a month. Minimum wage in Ghana is $1.90. That's not minimum wage, that's slavery. People are working hard for nothing. So if you have a problem with us asking these questions and wanting answers and wanting a revolution, then you're sick in the head or you're getting paid. This is not a political agenda. There's human rights. We deserve to have basic needs a running government should be having. A running nation should be having. We're only asking for things that are in a manifesto. We said we're going to stop borrowing. We're still borrowing. We're in debt. We owe China. Bree's calling me. I'm on live. Say hi.
Hi, live.
I'm going to call you back when I'm done.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay, babe. Bye. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I only talk about things that I care about. Okay? I only talk about things I care about. And sadly, our livelihood is political, is politics. Our way of life is politics. Yes, I can try and create jobs. I can try and help a community. But I have to save my money for myself too. Okay? Like, I also want to buy land and build property. You get what I'm saying? So the money that I'm making, I can't be using it all. I have an NGO. That's my money going inside, not the government. Nobody's helping me. But it's like, how much can I really do? The people of this country need better. Like, it's not fair that kids are drinking this contaminated water, getting poor education. It's not fair that we have to beg for basic things. Why are we begging for basic things? Look at our roads. Look at how many accidents are being caused because of our roads. Kwame Nkrumah motorway no. Since Kwame Nkrumah no, obia and yusu na adwen so obey kwan ye. Obia ni sa nyansa na na. And they say a power show. Why we have to beg for basic things, bro? I'm not into politics. I don't know nothing about no numbers and no figures, but I'm into what's right and what's wrong. And a lot of wrong shit is going on in this country. Look at this gallium sale that's going on. Illegal mining. Some of them don't even have permits. It's crazy. If our government cares so much, why the hell haven't they kicked them out? Are they also getting a cut? Do they have something to do with the gallium sale that's going on? So, you know, just fix the country, join the movement, okay? Hashtag fix the country, go on Twitter. Talk about what you face as a citizen in this country. Talk about not getting a job to do, okay? People are doing fraud and prostitution because, Charlie, they want to live a good life too. Because a normal job in this country is not going to pay. Wait, why can't I look nice? Can't I look good? My politicians are driving big cars. They're flying jets. They're on vacations, looking good. They have Rolexes, their shoes, their cars. Well, me too, I can't get some. Wait, Charlie, this is whack. Fuck the government. They ain't doing shit. They don't care about us. You guys need to speak how you feel, and that's it. I care about people. I don't give a fuck about politics. I care about people. And there's why I'm doing this. I always talk about this shit. I always complain on my Twitter and I talk about what I see. If it's NPP, NDC, I don't give a fuck. They're both liars. They both ain't doing shit for the country. So yeah. Is street only language in Ghana? No, but I don't know all the languages in Ghana. So I'm not trying to like be disrespectful, but I'm angry and I'm upset and I'm angry for my people. When I first came to Ghana, I'd be like, oh, be a like I'm here mobile. And I was like, damn, if I give them 100 cities or 50 cities, what are they going to do tomorrow? We need to create jobs for these people. We need to, first of all, take them through a lot of mental reevaluation. Like, the country needs to be mentally evaluated, okay? The country only moves like its leaders. Those who are leading this country, we follow what they do. The country's corrupt because our leaders are corrupt. So, yes, we have to fix ourselves mentally, okay? We need to change our ways of thinking, you understand? So I understand the whole fix yourself thing. If our leaders were thinking thoroughly with a clear head and they gave a fuck about you people, they would not allow galamsey to happen. They would not allow children to be living in the conditions they live in the northern region, the eastern region, all the regions, you know? Our leaders don't care about us, and we need to understand that. Just because they come into town and they give you a bag of oil and rice during elections does not mean they care about you. They start to fix roads for a few months or a few weeks or a year, and then they stop. What's that all about? If leaders cared about us, when NDC creates or they start to fix roads, and then the next terms, NPP's in power, NPP will continue what NDC was doing. Why? Because it's a betterment for the nation. So it's better for all of us. If NDC decides to build schools, and then the next election they don't win as NPP, NPP should finish the schools that NDC started so it can help the nation. This is not about I did this or I did this. We did this for Ghana. You guys need to understand, if the leaders cared about us, we would not be in the situations that we are in now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not a political agenda or attack. It's human rights. We deserve to be cared about. The way our leaders care about their children, their wives, and their kids, they should also care about us like that. Do unto us as you want to be done unto you. A country so religious, so bent down on the Bible, but they act like demons. We believe in God and we believe in Jesus and do what Christ would do. Would you think Christ will let us drink dirty water? Huh? No. Christ would not. Christ would make sure that we had pure water, clean water, water that can cleanse our soul and nourish our minds and cleanse our skins. These water is giving us rashes. The water is giving us rashes. The water is causing our stomachs to hurt. Okay? You need to be tired of the living conditions in this country. You need to be tired. Not, no more of that shit. You need to tell these leaders that enough is enough and that's it. Stand up against bad leadership. This is what Fix the Country is about. Stand up against bad leadership, corrupt people, individuals. Anyway, I'm gonna go off live now. I just wanted to talk to you guys and just tell you guys that I give a fuck, I care. Just because I like to show off my body, because I look good, does not mean that I don't care. You guys, there's no correlation Me being naked and going to the beach does not mean that I cannot care about the country and talk about the country. We have supermodels in America who give a fuck about America and Black Lives Matter, and they talk about it. They take their clothes off. They're supermodels. They're doing advertisements. I'm a supermodel. I don't want to be. I have a bikini line. I love wearing bikinis. I mean, you guys cannot correlate me being naked to talking about political things or, you know, human rights. So get that out of your mind.
Awalampo Soldier, who me town now? One shot. Many why you want me fancy? One shot. Handkerchief. One shot. Aha, so you live jauli. One shot. I want me back car. One shot. I did do no live sort man. One shot. Sister Kose. One shot. Or the same labor. One shot. Who me town now? One shot. Many why you want me fancy? One shot. Handkerchief. One shot. Aha, so you live jauli. One shot. I want me back car. One shot. I did do no live sort man. One shot. Sister Kose. One shot. Or the same labor. One shot.